In today's video, I'm going to explain how the use of PowerPoint and Access are similar or different to the theories in class. As for the other video, I'm going to compare how I use these two platforms on my daily life, especially when I'm working on my blog, and compare this to what the book teaches us. Last time, I concluded that the way I use Word and Excel are pretty much the same as what we learned in class, so keep listening if you want to find out about Access and PowerPoint. I'm going to talk about the Module 5 about multiple table form in Access, and Module 5 about collaborating on and delivering a presentation for PowerPoint. Let's start with Access. In the Module 5, the book teaches us how to create a form incorporating data from two tables, to recall how the tables are related by one or many relationships. This form will show one account at a time, but also include the many accounts of the files. Finally, this module also shows us how to create queries and use the added fields. In the book, they use this knowledge to store all the information about the account managers and their accounts. The form contains information like the name, the address, the phone number, and more. Doing this module, it gave me the idea to store all the information about our collaborators of the blog in the same way they did for their account manager. In my previous video, I said that I was doing this with Excel, but I think that with Access, it will be easier and clearer at the end. You can also make individual forms for each collaborator which contain all his information. It could also link the information of the form to other reports or tables, if needed, and this could be done easily. Also, I could put a picture of each collaborator, add information, and also store files in their form. It could be super fast to find every project I did with each of them. So in conclusion, the theory in this module could be really useful in my real life, and I could apply exactly what I learned in the book, even if I would use it for another purpose. Let's continue with PowerPoint. In the module 5, the book teaches us how to collaborate on a PowerPoint. When two persons or more are working on the same PowerPoint, they can add comments and changes and send it back to the other person to enhance the presentation. The designer of the presentation can then display the comments, modify their content, and ask questions to the reviewer again. When the presentation is completed, the book shows us how to save it in many ways for DVDs, CD, flash drive, or as PowerPoint that can run without the PowerPoint application. This knowledge could be really useful for the blog. Because we are two running it, sometimes we can't always be together when we are working. So one of us could create a PowerPoint and send it to the other so she can review it and give her comments and send it back. It makes our work more efficient, and this technique is really easy to use for both the designer and the reviewer. When the presentation would be completed, we could save it in many ways like the book explains, and we could easily adapt to our client or collaborator. It makes it look more professional and well prepared when you can adapt easily to any situation. In conclusion, the techniques the book teaches us are really applicable in real life situations like I showed you previously. In conclusion, as I showed in this video, the way I will use PowerPoint and Access for my blog is really close to the knowledge we got in the book. That means that I can really use the book if I have any problem with something because it is so similar to real life. Also, as you can see, all of the office applications we saw in the book are really close to reality. That means that the knowledge that I got in this class, I can apply my daily life for different situations.